So we are going to clean in the groove before the assembly. You can use this one and clean the groove before the installation of the piston ring. We have to do the same from all pistons. So after this one, remember we should also clean the piston ring using this one, removing the carbon. Thereafter, we have to clean the whole internal component. That means we have to clean using the fuel most of the time. Clean the whole component removed, especially internal component. Before installation, we have to clean to remove all debris and any kind of jetty that can cause problems during the assembly process. Now, we may clean all pistons. We now going clean the crankshaft. Okay, no problem. We can do like this one, like this. Yeah. Okay. Clean the all parts of the crankshaft. The crank pin and the crank journals should be cleaned. The crankshaft is already cleaned. We are sure that we are removing all debris that can cause problems. So let us also look at on this cylinder block. Because of high temperature and pressure, which is caused by the combustion and power stroke, we may have the carbon also on the deck. This is the deck. This is the deck of the cylinder block. This is the cylinder block. Here is the deck. And this surface is the surface which will receive the cylinder head. The cylinder head is over there. Then, remember that this surface should be flat, 100%. Should be flat, 100%. And during the combustion and power stroke, we have high pressure and high temperature. This may cause to have the carbon. And the carbon should be deposited on this surface. So before the installation of the cylinder head, we have to remove this carbon on this surface. We have the scraper to remove this carbon, like this one. But we do it gently so that we can't cause problem to this surface. We remove with this scraper slowly. So after cleaning, we have to check the flatness. Checking the flatness, yes, we use this one. This is what we call threadage. This precise threadage is used to measure the flatness of the cylinder head and the cylinder block surface. So how? During the measurement or the checking of the flatness, we have the rule that we can respect. We have to check this side, this one, this one, this one, and in the middle. We have also to use this feeler gauge. And the tolerance should be 0 or 2/100 of millimeters. Turn it like this, turn it, yes. Continue. Okay. We introduce the feeler blade of 2/100 of millimeter here by checking if the cylinder head and the cylinder block will fit 100% without any negative impact. So this is okay. This side is okay. We go here, checking this one. This okay. This okay. We go in the center, checking this one. Here we have problem in the center because this blade is entering there. Checking here. Okay, this side is okay, no problem. And there, this side is okay, no problem. Only a simple problem is in the center here. And after measuring and checking the cylinder block, we will check the cylinder head. We do the same on this. Remember, you have to put the cylinder head at horizontal plane so that we avoid any error when we are checking this flatness. Okay? We do the same. We use this straight edge, and we do the same as what we did on the cylinder block. We measure this side, this one, and this, and in the middle. We have to check all the side. So this way, this is okay. There is no problem. No problem. Here also. Yes, there is no problem. We do the same to the other side. Now, we are going to proceed for the internal component, reassembling.